All right, David Delgado here with Freedom Choice Lending President and CEO. Today on this video, we're going to go over, get the question a lot, like, should I pay down my debt or even get new debt, like such as a new car, and you're in the process of buying a home. And one thing about buying a home, I understand, over thousands of transactions, sometimes buying a home, it's not an event, it's a process. It takes time, it takes planning. So today's video is going to touch on some of the most important things that you should consider if you're in the process of buying a home. So let's go over those. Like, what would some of these things do and help you? Like, give you an example. Maybe your car breaks down, right? And you're like considering like, hey, should I repair the car or should I just go out and buy a new car? Right? Sounds like a great option, especially if you're planning to buy a new house. And wouldn't it look nice to have the new car and the new house? And I find a lot of times that actually putting people back. It's actually reversing the situation. So it limits in this blog, what we talk about is unlocking higher price points. By doing that, you have to get your payments, the overall payments lower. So taking on new debt and new liabilities, such as a new car payment, can really play a huge role whether you're thinking about buying a home or not. Sometimes I even seen it where, the car can cost somebody buying a home, because let's just look at this example right over here that we have is, let's assume that you get a $450 car payment, and it's just not the $450 car payment that we're talking about. This can actually reduce somebody's buying power by at least $80,000 to $120,000, depending on the rates and programs. So that's huge, right? Just imagine, like, if you want to buy a home at X price, and now that price just got reduced by $80,000. And what I find a lot of times is that reduction can actually hinder somebody actually buying a home in that market. And now they have to put a hold on it. And when you put a hold on home prices, while you have a depreciating asset that depreciates over time, like a car, meaning when I buy a car today for $30,000, $50,000, in 3 to 5 years, it's not going to be worth $30,000 to $50,000, because the moment we drive it off the parking lot, right away, it's going to lose value. You can't get what you paid for. Whereas buying a home, it's generally, if you look at the last 40 years, it's increasing, right? Anyone that I know that bought a home over the last 30, 40 years, they've paid peanuts, like nothing compared to these home prices. I'm talking, back then it was 30,000 to 40,000. Like my parents, $25,000, and now that home's worth over $800,000. So, and I've had the same experience. So just think about it, like how much of an impact buying new things, and it just doesn't start with or stop with car payments. It can actually start with the way we manage our debt, right? The debt that we carry. So the credit cards, you want to get those things down to, I don't want to say zero, because if you have a lot, maybe just work on maybe paying them down, right? Not putting more on those credit cards, because that's what we're talking about. A lot of times when people get one credit card, starts off small, before you know it, they got a $5,000 balance, and now they get another credit card. They start transferring these credit cards, right? I know I've done it, so I've got a lot of experience in this area. You transfer it over to that next credit card for that lower interest rate. So now you got a lower payment, but that low interest rate is not locked in, right? So that expires. Before you know it, that payment went up back to where it was, and then now you got a new credit card, right, that you transferred that balance from, and now what happens is I start using that credit card. I don't know if that resonates with you. And before you know it, you got 2, 3, 4 credit cards like that. And it just puts a big impact on buying a home. So if you're planning to buy a home, this is where we have to be very conservative on how we're treating our credit and what we're doing to apply for credit. So if you're thinking about buying a home and you want a free mortgage plan call, it's a consultation. We're going to go over prices, monthly payments, go over all the various closing costs. It's completely free. You don't have to run your credit or anything like that. But this is going to give you a really good plan. So that way you can plan ahead. That way there's no surprises. And on top of that, we got an amazing ultimate home buyer's guide that we're going to give you. And just on on step number one. There's 9 steps, right? You do these 9 steps, you're going to have a more stress-free home buying process, right? Where you're actually going to get the keys to the home. And on top of that, you're going to give you a lot of confidence, right? I don't know about you. When I have more confidence, then I want to do more things, I want to give more. I want to do more. I want to help more people out because I have more confidence. Well, buying a home is no different. So the more confidence you have, and that's what these 9 steps are designed to do. We're going to give you this book. It's an ebook, so we're going to email it right over to you. Just reach out to the office or shoot us a text. Phone number is 866-587-6927. And if you'd like some more information about just programs, things like that, you can also visit us on the website. It's at freedomchoicelending.com. I want to, again, thank you for watching. And if you have any takeaways or feedback, good or bad, I want to read them. So go ahead and post your comments below. I'm going to reply back to everyone that posts those comments. I want to thank you again, and hopefully we talk soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.